Hello, everybody. I am live. I'm sorry I'm a little bit later than normal. I was busy kitting up a diamond painting. So basically, I put all the numbers in order, all the beads in order. Um, we are diamond painting today, a new one. We are starting a new one. I finished Alice in the Snow from Heart Full of Diamonds. I have it hanging up on my back wall. So this one is called Magical Serena. It is 40 by 55 centimeters. This is from Treasure Art Studios. Now, some of you may have seen this in an unboxing, yes, when I was showing as part of the whole part of it, that I did show this, I think, yesterday or the day before. So this is, of course, the little toolkit. When they sent me the diamonds, they were sent in little baggies like this. But I prefer, some people like doing the baggie system. I prefer to put them in little things like this because then I can find them easy and put them in, and they're in numerical order. So then when I get them out, I can just clip them out and put them in a way that's organized for me. So you can purchase these little boxes on Amazon. They're called storage box containers. So that's what I put them in. I put them in boxes, and sometimes some of the numbers are more than one and you need more than one container. So this is the legend that they have here. They gave me a sheet. This is the art shop, www.treasurestudioart.com. They are a very lovely company. Then they have the legend here on this side, and they have the legend on the other side, which you cannot see. But then they gave me this nice little toolkit. So let's open the toolkit and see what they give you in this little toolkit. Of course, they give you your standard boat. A nice little pen. You consider that. Your wax or your mud, as they call it. So hello to the people in the chat room. Ooh, pink tweezers. I've never had pink tweezers. I usually have the black ones or the silver ones, depending on who I'm getting them from. They gave us this nice little pink bag. I guess this is an extra multi-placer holder if you want that. But then they give you a little squeegee thing here if you want to put this on the pen. Basically, you put this on the pen to soften up your fingers to prevent strain on your hand, I guess. You put that on that. This is how you take off the multi-placer. Or if you want to put it on, put it back in like that. And they gave us this nice little pink baggie, which is really nice that they gave us this. So hello to everybody in the chat. Say hello so I know you're here. So I'm going to just put these here for now so you can see this. See, this is the picture. And it comes with the clear thing, so I'm not sure how the clear thing works. So I guess this is the sticky area. You do it like that. It's a clear one. Okay. I use this as a cover minder, a little turtle. So as you can see, there's all these little symbols. You guys can't see it, but they are very clear, the symbols. I'm sorry, I don't have zoom on this thing. So there's X's, J's, and U's. So the X's would be 996. Which is here. And when you hear it snap, everybody say hello. Hi, Jess, we're doing diamond painting today. We are diamond painting today. I am starting a new project. This one is Magical Serena. It comes from Treasure Art Studios. This is my first. Some of them are like glue bound. I'm not really sure what this one is. So forgive me, guys. I'm still rather relatively new to diamond painting. It is fun to diamond paint. I was busy. The thing about diamond painting that takes a long time Now, some people don't know this, but the thing that takes a really, really long time, I've been spending like probably the last hour or so just trying to finish up kitting this up. Yes, yes, you are, and you're in time for diamond painting. So this is X. I think that's an X too. This probably will be, and this is a 40 by 55. Now, this is not a 30 by 40. This is like the medium size in between. You know, the little one that you saw before, the 30 by 40, was the Alice in the Snow. And then I got the big monster downstairs, which is the Victoria Mood. So this one is kind of like an in between them. So this one would be what I call a medium size one. You know, some people do the checkerboard method. It's just getting too sticky for me. A little turtle. I don't remember where I got this, but this was something that my mother got. And these are squares. You remember that big white tool that you got, Michelle? That is, yes, this is a square. I do squares. I haven't tried. I think my very first one was a round, but that was a partial. So I've got to try a round one at some point. I think I might have a round one from Diamond Art Club. I have to check. So. You know what's funny, Kim, is I do mostly squares. Oh, you want to see the turtle up close? My mother got this for me a long time ago. Yes, you can see the turtle. And this is supposed to be a Pegasus flying over the water. Everybody loves the turtle. Everybody loves that little turtle you got me. I don't know where she got it. I don't remember where she got it. You know, this one I will probably move this one downstairs when I'm done with the moon one. I don't know when I'm going to be done, but I know it's probably going to be soon. You remember that yellow too? They're not hard once you've had practice with them. It's like you get used. You know what it is? I'll probably find rounds hard because I'm not used to using them. I'll probably find because I'm used to using the squares. Almost every painting I've had has been square. So I guess I guess I'm so used to squares now. You know, we might be here for an hour, we might be here for 2 hours. You know, this is also supposed to be a diamond painting channel, so I thought it would be nice to do some different things and do some different content every once in a while. Because, you know, we do a lot of coloring, but sometimes I just like to sit and do a diamond painting when, you know, and I also framed the Alice in the Snow, but she's on my back wall now. You know, The best people to watch for diamond painting are Miss Coffee, Rachel Ray, Donnie, Shalene, and on her crafting channel does a lot of diamond painting. They give you a lot of helpful stuff. Remember, you guys, if you want these containers, you can go to Amazon and if you go to the Home Craftology brand, they're selling 112 of these containers, 56 containers in each of the packs for about $14 now. I think I think there's a sale right now on this. So on these, if you want to get a lot. The more I do squares, the easier I'm finding them. They don't always, I find with the bigger ones that they take longer, but the resolution is better on them. That's what they're telling me anyway, and I don't know that to be true or not. Now I know Miss Han would probably find this, and what's funny is I have the sharpeners holding this down because it did get a little bent. It was probably overseas for like 3 months. I remember first hearing about Treasure Art Studios from one of you guys, or maybe it was Shalene that had her stream, and she was talking about how much she loved this company, their paintings. And what I like about this one is that I don't need a light pad to see it. Hi, Robin. How are you today? Yes, we finished The Girl in the Snow, so we started a new one. And I've been noticing that with the codes, a lot of the DMCs are so similar. Now, the way that I've understood it, if it's below 151, because the DMC code starts on 151, if the numbers are below 151, that means the ABs, Oralis, Boralis, and those are special drills. Those are the nice shiny ones. So is that what you got for your diamond painting, or rose? So don't worry, guys. I'm starting to pull some books for giveaways next week, so don't worry about that. I've been doing some major cleanup. With things. I was really tempted to do I have Selena Finette books, but those I'm not giving away. See, this is you. So I got to figure out what is you. That is 3766. I typically use pencils. I mean markers. In most of my CreateSpace books, I'm using markers. So the pencils that typically work well on CreateSpace paper, believe it or not, are Holbeins. But if you don't have Holbeins, the best pencils to work basically are the Arteezas. Everything else gets eaten in those books, so depends on what you like to use. And it took me like over 2 hours today just to get this whole thing up. I put this all in order. Hi, Jackie. I didn't want to show you animals. And it's nothing against the artist. It's just that that book subject wouldn't interest me. And I'm already at the point now, Robin, where I'm only like now trying to figure out what do I really want to keep? What do I not want to keep? You know, I'm at that point where I'm literally going through the inventory. Every day I go through my inventory. But next week I should. That they work better on CreateSpace paper than any of the other pencils for the CreateSpace books. Depends on the paper though. Well, it's basic. It's going to be a Pegasus overhead. When I'm near the end, I start thinking about the framing. Like, what am I going to put it in? This probably will move downstairs. I literally had to take everything off this desk, put everything back. That's a higher grade paper. That goes pretty much, that paper goes pretty much, that's like a cardstock, but that paper pretty much goes with anything. You know what I mean? It's like, hold on, let me have a bit of my iced coffee. That paper pretty much works with most anything except unless you're doing markers. But then if you want to use markers in that book, you'd have to buy 2 books because that's what Anne did. She bought 1 book for her markers and then 1 book for her pencils for the World Within Worlds. Would you guys like to see the finished Alice in the Snow book? Who wants to see the finished picture? This is the finished. Oh. Here's the finished picture. guys, for the diamond painting. Here's the finished picture. Framed. And if you want to see the Alice in the Snow finished. And no, this is not washi tape. It came with the whiteboard at the frame. So just have to position the painted. So I think you guys wanted to see that one. That's what I do with some of them. I frame them. Some of them I give away. Depends on what I'm doing. And this frame, as you can see, has a back to it, too, if I ever want to take it off. But I'd show you that. That's what you can do with your diamond paintings when you're done with them, if you choose to do that. But that's a preference for people. So you guys would like to see that. I forgot how sticky sometimes this is. Some people, they put down washi tape. See, I didn't realize that they had the quantity here of how many diamonds I would need. So I didn't realize that there's a quantity here. Now, this company says if you run out of diamonds, you can actually contact them and they will send you more diamonds. But some companies will charge you. So I don't know what the policy is here, but someone said to me, if you need more diamonds, you have to pay for them. I don't know if that's true or not. I know in Heart Full of Diamonds, you do, if you want more diamonds, you do have to pay for them. So keep that in mind with kits. Ugh. It could be dehydration. You know, your headache could be caused by you being dehydrated. So X is 966, 996. Well, Michelle needs to, I'm sending her one, Dawn. A diamond painting as soon as it comes, so it hasn't come yet, so. I'm pretty sure Michelle's gonna love it. I sent her a kit to get her started. Well, when you first start, this doesn't look like much, but you know, I have found that I am enjoying diamond painting so very much. The thing about Treasure Art Studios, it does, because of the pandemic. Okay, Robin, depends on where you set up. First of all, you're gonna need a tripod for your camera. You're gonna need a phone adapter. There's a little adapter. When you are doing it with your phone, you need an adapter. I wish I had the little adapter so I could, you know, because your tripod looks like this. You're gonna need one of these adapters for your phone. So if you have an iPhone, you're gonna have to have one of these. And what this does is it does it like that. So okay, you have a tripod and a phone. The thing is though, you need to figure that out for yourself, depending on how big your space is, where your desk is, you know, what you're filming. It's like when you film videos, it's trial and error, because everybody's setup is a little bit different. So I'm not going to tell you the way that I do it, because I don't have enough room on my desk to do it this way. I have to do it on the side. Actually, Jean, I just bought an angel with holding a little kitty. It's from Vanilla Diamond Paintings. I found them on Facebook, so I bought a small one for $10. They don't tell me how big their paintings are, so I'm assuming the small one is 30 by 40. And then they said they had, wow, UFOs, Jackies. There are a couple of places that you can buy diamond paintings. I'm going to list the ones that I know of. Um, the ultimate one, the best quality one in some people's minds, is Diamond Art Club. Now, they are an expensive one, but they are worth it if you're going to pay for quality. But I wouldn't recommend that beginners go there. My favorite paintings are there. You can get plenty of smaller canvases from Amazon. I know Anne buys a lot of diamond paintings. You know what? Let me write them down because people are not going to know where all of them are. Hold on. Where's a piece of paper? No, you're not a piece of paper. There's Diamond Art Club, which is really beautiful canvases, very expensive. Amazon has a lot of things. There's Heart Full of Diamonds, which I like. They're an American space company, and they sell a lot of paintings, but they start as small as 30 by 40. Okay, the Allison Snow one, which I just finished earlier, that I showed that I finished, that came from Heart Full of Diamonds. Then there's Pretty Neat Creative, but they're from China. So you're going to get it taking a long time. AliExpress has diamond paintings, but be careful because sometimes they sell fraudulent stuff. I'm not recommending it. I haven't bought it. So that's that. There's Mythical Diamond Painting, which they don't have any right now, Mythical Diamond, but they're waiting to get their stock in. There's Vanilla and Cinnamon, which I just bought one from, but I haven't gotten it yet. So there's a few there's Mary's Diamonds. They're very expensive. Mary's Diamonds is very expensive. I haven't bought any because I haven't seen any that I really like from them. So that's just a personal thing. They are expensive. Keep that in mind when you buy your paintings. And depending on the size, sometimes they'll start you off like with a $10 if you go 30 by 40. And then if you want a bigger size, sometimes, all of a sudden the painting is $22 if you want a bigger one. Then there's this company called Treasure Art Studios. Now, their factory is based in China. So you're going to wait a long time because of the pandemic for their paintings. So look around, guys. There are a lot of different stores. And then there's everyday deals that Anne likes to shop at. There's another company, but I don't like I wouldn't say I've only had one experience with them, and it hasn't been an interesting experience. So we're not going to mention them because I'm going to save that for a post review when I'm done with their painting, and you'll know the company. I know they did. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my sixth painting. This is a 55 by 40 centimeter one. So this is kind of an in-betweener between what you would call a small and a large. To me, this is a medium-sized one. See, but the thing about diamond painting that takes the longest, I don't think I'll be buying any more for a while because I have so many as it is. I have one Christmas one coming. You know, some people like smaller canvases, some people like larger canvases, and there's no wrong or right way, you know. Here's the thing about smaller canvases. If I'm working on a big canvas, I like to also work on a small canvas because then I don't feel like I'm just stuck working on one painting. The thing about DPs is that the kitting takes a long time. Now, I know Anne would love this because she loves bags, and their bags were so nice. But, you know, I love the way this is, and I've never had pink tweezers, so I want to see how sharp these are. And they're not very sharp. They're not as sharp as the Diamond Art Club ones, but they're pretty. So I think I have, which one? I have my Diamond Art Club one hanging in my back wall here. And on my other wall, I have the one Amazon, and then I have the one from Heart Full of Diamonds. My first partial, the unicorn one, is here. Then downstairs, I have the Victoria Moon one. So, and then this one that I'm working on now. A big one takes a tremendous amount of time. I've been working on this one since late February. I would say since late February, I've been working on the Victoria Moon. And that's a 50 by 70. Oh, is that an 80 by 70? I can't remember, but it's a big, fat, it is a poster-sized monster. Yes, and this Victoria Moon diamond painting, that they are a UK-based company. I didn't have a good experience with. I'm not having a good experience with that one, but I'm still going to finish it and do a post review of it. I filmed the first two. I filmed a few parts. I filmed like I think 2 parts of me trying to do that. And then I just couldn't do it because it was just too big to do on camera. So when I'm done, I'll probably do a post review and hold up my camera or try to extend it and try and do something different to get that all that in there. But you see how nice this came? Like this all looks beaded. Well, yeah, and then also some people say, "Oh, why don't you like big canvases? What is it with you? Why do you only work on small canvases?" I don't think that's fair to say that one size is better than another size. I think that's also, and here's where the tweezers come in to play. I like the diamond. I hate to say this, but I like the Diamond Art Club tweezers a little bit better. But these are okay. I've never had pink tweezers before, so. And I like that this one is the thing is clear. No, someone goes to me. And this, I think this was either a Diamond Art Club pen or this was a Jim's handmade pen. I can't remember where I bought this pen. Now, I buy a lot of my diamond pens, the diamond drill pens from other places. Like, now, this is what you would get in a standard kit, but I prefer the pens like this because, and it's just a personal preference. I know some people who just use the pen that it comes with because they like the pen. To me, the pens are just so much. And, I'm noticing that a lot of the codes are the same in diamond paintings. But someone was telling me if you ever get drills that are below 151, those are ABs, and those are special because those are Aurelis Borealis. And that you should save any leftovers that you have. Don't put those in like jars or containers. I like doing diamond painting. I really do. I never thought in a million years I would so get into it because I remember I said, "Oh, I'm never going to do that." I think, "Oh, I'm never going to do that because that's too time consuming. That's too thing." But it's actually a lot of fun to do them. And then when you see things like a kit from Diamond Art Club, some people say, well, they don't like Diamond Art Club because it's very expensive. But I'm going to tell you something. There was something someone once said to me: you get what you pay for. Now, when you buy Diamond Art Club, you're buying quality. You're not buying something from a little warehouse. You're buying actually a very good canvas, very nice. I've only done one DAC of all the ones that I've bought. I know I have a lot of DACs, but there have been ones that I genuinely Aurora Borealis. Thank you. I know. And then I tried one and I fell in love with it. And I blame Shalene, Miss Coffee, Rachel Ray, Miss Ann, Nick and Tina for this new obsession. You see, Michelle, we have to pass it on. All of those people did this. So now I'm gonna pass it on to you when you get your first one, Miss Michelle. Now you can get a lot of nice 30 by 40s. Miss Ann has a lot of nice 30 by 40s that she got from Everyday Deals. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't like the ones that come with this because every time I try using one of these, my hands hurts after. These work very well, despite them not being as sharp as I thought they were going to be. The ones from Diamond Art Clubs, like poke you, could poke your eye out. Now, some people say, well, why aren't you using a multi-placer? And to tell you the truth, I don't like the multi-placers. Really, I don't. Because sometimes if you put them in, like there's some people who do the multi-places beautifully, but I'm not one of them. I'm one of those people who doesn't like them. And I feel more comfortable with these pens. So there are a lot. See, thank you, Nicole. Nicole, do you have because I'm seeing diamond painting, do you have a diamond painting channel? Here at the channel we like to also if you guys have a diamond or coloring channel, let me know in the I think it's personal preference. And then I saw that Shalene had a lot of beautiful pens. This one comes from a store called Bonnie Krieger. I have a book. Somewhere I have a book full of beautiful pens that I got from various stores. Now this I bought originally as a storage case. I bought this also on Amazon. Yeah, I'm a big shop at Amazon. I think I bought this the same place I bought my Dragon Diamond pen. This is a cover minder. So guys, if you do, please put a heart if you have a diamond painting channel or a, as you can see, I got a lot of bags. This is what the DAC Diamond Art Club pens and Jim's Handmade came from. Now, some of you can see I have a lot of different pens. These are beautiful. They're all different. And this pen is different from the other pens because I bought it from Amazon. And this is a pick-me-up pen. I'm not exactly crazy about it, but Anne does such a beautiful job with it. And these are all the fancy pens. And then I have more pens in the back here. And then I have this beautiful dragon one, which I got from Drill Pen Frenzy. I have the simple ones, and I had a little one like this in there. I have this one here. Then this is one that I got with the Victoria Moon painting, but I don't know how to use it. I have to learn how to use that pen because there were no instructions on how to use that pen. Then I got I Love You Forever. This I also got at Drill Pen Frenzy. It looks like a regular pen. Then I got this. I don't know what this is for. I just think it's a multi-placer holder. So, then I got multiple multi-place holders here that you see here. This is where I keep the majority of my diamond pens. You guys are wondering about that. I'll check your channel out. You know, because I'm pretty new to diamond painting. What is this? My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is like my 6th painting. You know, Miss Ann has a crafting one now. So I just wanted to show you guys that stuff so you guys can understand. And then most of the times when you get the storage containers, guys, you're going to get these things. So every time I do a new kit, I have to take off the numbers. But what I'm doing with my old diamonds or the drills is I'm putting them in a mason jar downstairs, and then I'm making it into things. You'll get these little things with your storage units if you buy these. As you can tell, I have quite a lot of these that I kept them from my various things, so that way, if I ever need to put numbers on them, I can. And it'll be really easy for me to find my numbers. I just thought you guys would like to see that. And I bought all my pens at various stores. Some on, I think, what is it? Some on Etsy. A lot of them on Etsy. I think two or three pens from Diamond Art Club. 2 pens from Amazon. So, and there are so many stores on Etsy that sell these beautiful pens. And I'll tell you right now, Jim's Pen Shop, he has beautiful pens, but they are a lot of money. So keep that in mind if you want to buy a pen by Jim. There are a lot of other stores that have cheaper pens. Just telling you. Also, if you want anything from Diamond Art Club when they sell their pens, be fast because those things sell out like crazy when they come out with new pens. See, and it's funny because when I look at this compared to my big one, See, I'm not like that, Kim. I have to have the pens be custom for me because of my hands. You know, some of you may not know this, but years ago, because I used to type, I'd still type a lot. But for this year, I've had issues with my hands because of my carpal tunnel. So these pens are much more comfortable for me to work with. These pens, I'm sorry to say this, but these pens are not comfortable for me. Okay, thank you, mods. We need to. The thing that I like about the coloring book community is that we all here and we all support each other. Even the diamond painters seem very, very nice. All the diamond painters that I have met, Brian Diamond Painting Chef, I think is what his Elliot is what his name is. Brian Elliot, I think is his name. He seems very nice and knowledgeable, and he seems very friendly, and he's very helpful. Don't worry, we will come, guys. Let's give, if you can, give Nicole a subscription. Please subscribe to our channel, but you don't have to do it right now. Do it after the stream is over if you choose to do it. When you get a chance to. If you can, sweetie, can you put in the link to your channel? I can't seem to do it now. YouTube is now doing this thing where if you click the name, you can't go directly to your channel like you did before. I don't know why they changed that, but they did change that. Guys, I've decided maybe once a week we'll do some diamond painting on the channel because I figure it'll be a nice way to add something different. And I'll tell you what I don't like about multi-placing as opposed to single. Because I feel when I multi-place that it doesn't line up perfectly. When I put them single file, I feel like they line up a lot better, the drills. So it's different, Some people go, well, if you multi-place, you can get your diamond painting done so fast. But then you have to go back in and fix some of those mistakes that you made with the multi-place. And now this is not to say that someone like Rachel Ray or Miss Coffee who've been doing it for a while can do that too. And that's their, they've been doing it a while, so they know how to do it. But some people can just boom, boom, boom. Now, if you were like a person who loves multi-placing, you will love this painting. Yep, and I started a new painting today. I thought this would be something different. You're used to seeing me color. See, the fact of the matter is, if I do this painting up here, then I have to clear everything off. And someone was talking about rivers. What exactly are rivers? I don't understand what rivers are. I'm going to have to ask Miss Coffee. Someone talked about rivers in one of their videos. And these are cover minders. I need to get more of these. I need to find a place that sells them. Oh, really? You don't know how to do that? Okay, don't worry about that. We'll figure it out. What is your channel name? Is it Diamond Painting with Nicole? You know, because I mostly do coloring on this channel, but recently I've changed it up to do diamond paintings, sometimes other crafts. I may incorporate some other crafts at some point. No, to me today, me and my mother had salad. Today she paid for lunch, so I was very happy about that. What is the magnet under the canvas? I don't understand that question. I have no magnet. I have this. I have a, what is a magnet under the canvas? I've never had a magnet. Oh, I lost the magnet, I think, somewhere in this junk. I may have. I didn't understand what you meant, and then someone else told me what she meant. Now I understand it. That's good. But I don't get my money until like the 21st. Rivers are like little bubbles created. What is the campus? I'm not really. Or do you mean canvas? Because they rolled them up for so long. These took me about 3 months. This canvas took about 3 months to get here, along with the other one. So is anybody watching anything good on Netflix? I'm like halfway done through the second to last episode of Hannah season 2. I'm looking forward to The Boys season 2 on Amazon. That looks like it's going to be really good. It starts in September, so I have to wait a month. Kind of sad because I'm like binging shows like crazy. I started season 2 of Quantico, about 5 episodes in. I'm enjoying that. Anybody reading anything good? You ever look for something, then when you're not looking for it, it's when you find it? Then my brother pestering me about, oh, where are my comics? Oh, Karen Rose does those romantic thrillers. I actually met her once at a book reading. She was actually in the audience and she sat next to me. I didn't know who she was, but she saw me reading one of her friend's books. She said, oh, you're reading Wendy's book, Wendy Causey Stab, a few years ago. I go, yeah, I like it. She's a friend of mine. So you like thrillers. Maybe you should start reading my books. So I didn't know who she was, at the time I met her. Diamond Painting with Nicole M. Good to know. Hold on, guys. I'm just What is the ruler? Where do I get this ruler? I'm looking up your channel right now, Nicole. There, you now have 18. Hold on, I'll put your channel. I am getting Nicole's channel's link now, guys, so bear with me. That is Nicole's channel. At least I hope it is. You can tell even doing a little takes time, but it comes out really nice and lovely. What is the ruler, Dawn? You must tell me what this ruler is. I must learn what this ruler is. I have not watched that, but depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like if I want a good suspense, I watch something suspenseful. If I want to watch something funny, then I watch a comedy. If I want something really heartfelt, I either watch Good Witch or When the Heart Calls. Which, by the way, I've watched all 7 seasons of that, When the Heart Calls. An amazingly well-written series that really is about family values and things like that, even though it takes place in 1915. Not everything is going to be for you. You is 3766. Hold on, I need to take some more of my drink. No, not everybody's going to like the premise. Although I've heard everybody who watched Warrior Nun on Netflix loved it. I have a friend who's a big book reader. She pretty much has the same taste I do in books. And she fell in love with it. What is J? 809. When you buy stuff from Treasure Art, sometimes it's just, here's the thing. Not every premise works for you. Like, I know a lot of people who didn't watch Hannah, and yet I loved it, but they hated it. You know, that's how two people can see. One person can love something and the other person can hate it. So when you're doing diamond painting, you have to be careful too that you don't mess up. I find diamond painting relaxing. I know some people go, "Oh, it's tedious," but I like it. You know, everything is different. And the only part that I don't like about diamond painting is when you get a bad one to work on, and you'll know a bad one when you are working on it. What is J809? A little thing here. And there's a reason why I like this storage container system more than I like the other storage. Well, one reason why I like square, and I haven't done a whole lot of circles. I think my very first one, which was a partial, was a circle. But since then, I've been working with rounds. See, the other thing about this that I like about this kit is when I was using the heart full of diamonds, it was so hard to read. But I look at this, everything is so nice and big to read. It's pretty to read big things rather than. You know, when you start out, you're going to do one color more than the others. Now, there's going to be many different container systems. Like Rachel Ray had a whole video. If you guys are really, really new to diamond painting and want to see what storage container will work best for you, Rachel Ray has a whole video on the storage containers. Oh, it was really a good video. I should check that out. I should put that in my helpful videos playlist. Now, when you're doing diamond painting, it's important to be neat too. Well, for me, because I'm so disorganized. I'm going to imagine that. It looks organized today, but that's only because I made it and organized. I did it in a way that made it look organized today. I think this one will probably get moved downstairs at some point. I'm not sure if it will or not. You know, I want to try different companies besides Diamond Art Club and the ones that I get on Amazon. You know, it's important to try other companies too, rather than, you know, Diamond Art Club, Amazon everyday deals. You know, I think a lot of us don't go through. I don't see so many people do Heart Full of Diamonds. Or do things from Pretty Neat Creative. No, I see a lot of Diamond Art Club. I see a lot of Mythical Diamond Art. Well, sometimes I see something from a place that I don't see too often, and some Amazon ones, some AliExpress ones. So, you know, I figured I would try doing different companies, and then I'll probably rotate. Yes, Michelle. You know, it's important to try other companies because there's other companies besides Amazon and Diamond Art Club, and then there's the stuff that you get off of AliExpress. You know, I constantly find new companies through other diamond painters, and that's how I learn about them. But then there's some companies they do such Michaela. They do such a beautiful job with their packaging, but then I look at the price point and I'm like, no, I don't think that price point is right for me. You know, it's also about taste too. Then some companies advertise on Facebook, and that's a wonderful way to find a company. We are working in Magical Serena is the company, is the name of the picture. And the company is Treasure Art Studios. They are their factory is based in Japan, in China, not Japan. Why did I say Japan? So this took me about 3 months to get this painting, but I had other paintings, so it wasn't a big deal for me to wait for it. I just happened to finish my Alice in the Snow. I forget what I paid for these because I bought them a while back, so. And I have another one by them, guys. There's another one that I got too that I like. You know, sometimes they have to buy too much. And this is the other one that they have that I got. This one was called Foxglove Cottage. So I have found myself trying other companies besides Amazon and DAC. So I was kind of surprised by the boxes I got because they look like the boxes that I get from Amazon from some of the companies. You know, sometimes when you order from Amazon, you don't get those pretty boxes. Sometimes you get them in a paper bag. Or you don't get them in like a roll box. Like Pretty Neat Creative has them in a roll box. Oh, that's nice. You like them. So every company is different that makes them. Some are glue bound, some are have that white thing on. This has a clear. I love this system. Oh, that's nice. I'm pretty sure it'll grow. I love the boats. I was thinking a pink boat would be nice, but I don't have a pink boat. Someone had a company where they made the boats pink recently. Anybody know which company that was that did the pink boats? Somebody did a diamond painting recently and their boats were pink. I was like, oh, those are pretty boats. Because usually the boats are green, white, or gray. But this company had pink boats. So I was like, oh, those are pretty. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to have to dust off my bookshelves. You know, and I'm always inspecting my books to see if they've gone yellow. You know, my reading books. Things like that. You know, my mother was supposed to go up to Pennsylvania, but now that looks like that's not happening because one of my relatives is sick. And we might have to leave the house for 2 weeks, so I'll know about that beforehand, and then I can make some videos. You know, maybe some diamond painting videos, maybe some color and chats. I know a lot of you like those. I haven't done a color and chat recorded video in a while. Usually I'm live and doing it. Sometimes you have to shake your boat so you can have your diamonds be the right direction. Yeah, I'm going to basically take my computer, which is the most valuable thing. And maybe I'll put the jewelry in a safe deposit box. Yeah, I think I'll put that in the safe. I think I'll tell my mother to let's put the jewelry in a safety deposit box. Maybe I'll take my Kindle. Maybe one coloring book. But I know I won't be videotaping because I don't know where I'm going or what the Wi-Fi is going to be like. Or maybe I'll just take a hiatus for 2 weeks. How many people? Well, all that stuff is. I would like to trust people, but I'm going to have to start shredding things up. That's a terrible thing, Kim, that you can't trust people these days. They're just working downstairs, but you are right. I should start shredding things like old bills and stuff like that. Some old bank statements once I review them. That's what I need to do. I need to start shredding. Thank you, Kim. You've given me an idea that I need to start doing that. Maybe I'll take my passports too with me. I mean, my jewelry isn't worth really are worth a lot. It's very little. I mean, that's terrible that you can't trust anybody these days. It is a horrible feeling. I didn't even ever trust my own teammates sometimes when I was in my own league because, I knew some of my teammates over the years had been, well, I don't want to say shady, but, when I used to be on a bowling league, they would give me the worst people in the world. If I didn't choose them myself, I always got screwed. I always got put on the worst teams. And then I started making my own teams because I was like, you know what, I don't trust the system. The system has on more than one occasion screwed me. Joe, the guy, the head of the league used to say, well, that's because you don't give it a chance. No, you put me with people that don't like me, that don't understand me. And they say ambition in a woman is a bad thing. You got the deceitful. The hardest thing for me today was setting this all up. Are you sure they stole it? Now you're making me wonder if I should take the comic books. Should we continue going for a few more minutes? Did you have a photograph of it? That's terrible. See, this is why I don't like anybody working in my house unless I'm seeing them work in my house. You pay people to do a job, and you would think that the people that they hire are trustworthy, but that's a terrible thing. Well, we'll definitely be taking. Well, what I'm probably going to do with the comic books is I'm going to try and keep them out of sight. I'm going to try and keep them all. I got to move all the stuff then. Now, Kim, you made me worried. Now you made me think maybe I should put it in my bag. That's very sad, Kim. Oh, that's sad, Kim. Really, really sad. Well, I'm definitely taking the computer with me. I think after this, we're going to stop. I'm done with this last set. Oh, don't Don't you hate when they all go flying all over the canvas? No, Kim, you've given me a lot to think about when they do this. No, I've been so busy concentrating on getting my coloring book collection down, and paring it down that I didn't even think about my DVDs and putting my comic books away where they can't see them. Like I have the current stuff back here, but I have all the old stuff, some of the older stuff in the closet. But I think maybe I should start thinking about moving some of the DVDs out and the music out and just put all the comic books that are so they can't see them. If they're out of sight, nobody bothers to look in the closet. Maybe I should start sending some stuff to get graded. That's the thing I worry about. Okay, guys. Thank you for telling me that. That didn't even occur to me, to do that. So this is what we've done so far. Doesn't look like much, but the saying that when you start a project, it doesn't always. Well, no, they won't be working up here in the loft. They'll be working downstairs to get the whole floor redone. So they will not be in the loft, because I have closets and we have an above closet done. So thinking about putting. No, they're not doing up here. They're doing only downstairs. But I have to be out of the house to put locks on things. Really put locks on things. So I should put a lock on my closet up here. How do I put locks on boxes? So I should put locks on my closet up here when they come. Because they're not doing up here in the loft. They're only doing downstairs. So I still should put a lock on my closet, you're saying? Should I put a lock on my closet? It never even occurred on the closet doors. Okay. Yeah, it didn't even occur to me. That thing didn't. Okay. I'll have to get some locks and keys. I don't even know where to buy a lock and a key. I don't even know where to buy a lock. So should I buy a combination lock or should I buy a key lock? Thank you for that, Kim. I wouldn't even think about doing that. This is the first time I've ever, who thinks of these things? I don't think of these things. You've given me some food for thought. Well, that didn't even occur to me, Kim, until you said it. A hardware store. Okay, it's a hardware. I know where there's a hardware store. Okay. So what we do here when we pack it up, I put my wax here. Put the stuff that came with the toolkit. You know, Kim, you've given me a lot to think about. I would never have thought that any of this stuff. Oh no, because we're gonna have work in the house, babe. I don't know when my mother's getting the estimate, but she has to get the estimate for how much the floors are gonna cost, how much it's gonna cost to do, and then um, my mother wants to get the floor redone downstairs, but my mother Kim is telling me put a lock and make sure you have everything shredded and make sure there are no paper documents, no nothing that can link to your accounts because I've definitely taken my computer with me in the 2 weeks when that happens. And, we'll take some clothes, of course, for 2 weeks and then other stuff. But, she's telling me make sure that things are shredded, um, you know, the things I don't want. And then she's telling me put a lock on my closet doors because people roam and you can't trust them. These are things I never would have thought of before until Kim told me she got robbed. They robbed her when they did some work in our house and she wasn't there. So, I'm kind of like, now I'm a little wary. She gave me some things to think about. So thank you, Kim, for that. I wouldn't have thought of that. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming to see the new diamond painting. So I hope you all have enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed it a lot. Bye, everybody.